Hi, my name is Basma. Thank you so much for having me on Adaptive Yoga Live. I invite you to find a comfortable seat, ensuring that your feet are either flat on the ground or perhaps onto a block or a book. Take your time to make yourself comfortable, perhaps having a cushion or some support behind your back. And then if it feels safe to do so, close your eyes. And then I invite you to bring awareness to any part of your body that feels comfortable or at ease. Many times we can be so focused on pain or discomfort that we don't see that there's always somewhere, there's always a part of us that does feel at ease. So please scan your body, seeking out an area of comfort, of ease, of space. Homing in on this feeling. And just see if you can allow that feeling to grow, to radiate. Fantastic. And now becoming aware of your breath. In yoga, we breathe in and out through the nose. So first, just becoming aware without changing anything. Our breath is a really good way of judging how we're feeling on a given day or at a given time. So if your breath feels ragged, if your breath feels very shallow, instead of judging yourself, take this as an opportunity to check in and then begin to deepen that breath when you feel ready. As you inhale, inviting the breath to the pit of your belly. And then exhale, follow the breath, traveling all the way up the spine and out of the nose. Inhaling and exhaling, slowly, mindfully, watching the breath as it travels up and down the length of the spine, the midline of the body, this inner column, like a stream from which all movement flows. And then perhaps you can start to move with the breath. So noticing how the breath moves the body. On an inhale, the rib cage lifts. And then on an exhale, it lowers. So perhaps now on an inhalation, rocking onto your sit bones, pressing into the soles of the feet. On an exhalation, sitting back. Let's do that a few times. Inhaling onto the front of the sit bones, opening the chest, exhaling back. Just rocking on the sit bones. Then perhaps you can start to make that movement a little bit bigger. Just following the breath. Lovely. Coming all the way back. Now let's add the hands. So on an exhalation, we'll slide the hands to the knees, round the spine, bringing the chin to chest. And then on an inhalation, we'll slide the hands to the hips, lift the chest and look up. Exhaling as you round. Inhaling as you open, lengthening the front of the spine. Inhale, and exhale. Keeping contact with the soles of the feet on the ground. As you lift the chest on an inhale and exhaling, find some space between the bones of the spine. Lovely. Finish your next exhalation and then come back to sitting. We're going to take the shoulders all the way up to the ears and then slide them down. When you're ready, inhaling, shoulders come up. Exhale, slide them down. Inhaling all the way up. Exhaling down. So think about this movement as the shoulder blades rising up and then sliding down in relation to the spine. So this movement is called elevation and depression. So we're taking the shoulder girdle through a good range of movements here, getting all those sticky bits unstuck. One more time, inhaling and exhale as you come down. Now let's incorporate all of those 4 movements of the shoulder girdle by rolling the shoulders forwards, up and then back. When you're ready, inhale, bring them forwards and up. Exhale, back. Wonderful. We'll do that 5 times. If you wish, you can bring your hands to your shoulders as well. Or hands can just rest in your lap. Your choice. Keeping the chest lifted, crown of the head lifting to the sky, soles of the feet connecting to the ground. Wonderful. One more time. Roll those shoulders forwards, up, and then exhaling them back. Brilliant. Let's see if we can do it the other way now. So inhaling as the shoulders come back, up, and then all the way forwards. We'll do that another 4 times. Lovely. Seeing if you can make the circles a little bigger, perhaps. Wonderful. I think that was 5. So let's see what the neck is up to today. So we're going to start by just making this yes movement. So inhaling as the head comes up, exhaling chin to chest. Doesn't have to be a big movement. Just starting to mobilize the spine. And perhaps the movement gets a little bit bigger as you go. Lovely. One more time. Coming back to center. And then we'll take the head into a no. So shaking the head no when you're ready. The body stays where it is. We're just going to turn the head side to side. So inhaling and then exhaling back to center. And watch for your shoulders coming with you here. So shoulders stay square to the front. Just turning the neck. And you will hear crunches and creaks. That's absolutely normal. Shouldn't feel painful. Wonderful. One more time either side. Coming back to center. The next thing I'd like you to try, I call it the nose alphabet. So imagine that you had a pencil or a pen attached to the end of the nose, so the tip of the nose. So sitting up nice and tall, soles of the feet connecting with the ground, lifting up from the chest, crown of the head connecting to the sky. And then we're going to write our name, so your full name, with this pencil. And I'll show you if you're not sure what I mean. So Basma, so I'm going to write the B, so capital B, and then the A, into an S. So give it a go. I'm going to start again, so I'll give you a little bit of time. And I apologise to those of you who have longer names, double-barreled names. This is a really lovely way to get into all of those small muscles of the neck. Can feel really nice to release some tension there. Take it nice and slow. And obviously if you feel dizzy, then stop straight away. I'll give those with a longer name a few more seconds to finish. This is a lovely thing you can do to release the neck at any part of the day, perhaps if you're sitting, watching TV, and especially if you have shoulder and neck tension. Fantastic. Okay, from here we're going to come into a little bit of a side body opener. So take your left hand and place it either on your chair or perhaps bringing your forearm onto the thigh. We're essentially going to lift the rib cage off the hips, so creating a little bit of space in the side body. So you can bring your right hand to the lowest part of your rib cage if you like, or your hand can just rest down. So when you're ready, we're going to start with an exhalation. Soles of the feet connecting to the ground. And then when you're ready, inhale, lifting up. Just make sure that you're not rolling the shoulder in, so the rib cage rotates up to the sky. And then exhale back. So think about keeping the hips grounded. Inhaling, we're just lifting that rib cage up, creating a little bit of space. Exhaling down. We'll do that one more time when you're ready. Inhaling and exhaling back. Come to a seat, see how you feel. And then we'll do it on the other side. So perhaps holding onto the chair or taking your forearm to your thigh. Start with an exhalation. Let it all out. Inhaling and then exhale. Inhale, lifting the chest. Exhaling down. Last time. Inhaling. Doesn't have to be a big movement, just feel that space on the side body and exhale down. Fantastic. Bringing the elbows into the sides of the body and then flip your palms to face the sky. We're going to come into a gentle twist. So again, ensuring that your feet are grounded, the sit bones are connecting to the chair, and then lift everything from your waist up. Find some length at the front of the spine. Find length at the back of the neck. The crown of the head connects to the sky. Exhale. Inhale through the nose, and then exhale as you twist. Inhaling back to center. Exhale the other side. So it's as if we've got a tray, perhaps a tray of canapes. You're at a party and you're passing the canapes around, or whatever you want to imagine. Inhaling and then exhale, just a gentle side twist. Some for you, some for you. Wonderful, coming back to center. And then from here, just rest your hands on your knees, palms facing up. We're going to work into the hands now. So beginning by opening the palms really wide, splay those fingers wide, and then exhale, making a fist. We'll do that a couple of times. Inhaling and exhaling. Lovely. Stretch those fingers out wide and then exhale as you close them down. 2 more times. Wonderful. So this is going to help really bring circulation to the extremities of the hands and the fingers. Wonderful. When you're ready, opening the hands, we're going to bring each fingertip to meet the thumb. So hopefully you can see what I'm doing there. So keeping palms facing up, just bringing one fingertip in turn. So this is using a little bit of motor control, a little bit of dexterity. You can do it fast or slow. Just make the movements mindful. Lovely. Just a couple more like that. Lovely. And then flipping the palms over so the palms are now resting on the knees. We're going to inhale, take the fingertips to the sky, exhaling all the way back down. And then we'll do it with the other hand. I'll come side on if that's a bit better for you to see. Maybe, maybe not. So perhaps you're feeling this in the forearm flexors, the inside of the lower arm. We can hold a lot of tension here. This is really good as well for strengthening the hands and the wrists. So important, especially for anyone who has balance issues and might need to grip or hold on to something to prevent a fall. One more time either side. Fantastic. From here, let's do piano playing fingers. Perhaps you can tell from my fingers that I don't play the piano. And then flicking as if we're flicking water off our hands. What else can we do? Chopping. So I'm also a massage therapist, so this is something I haven't done for a long time because of lockdown. Lovely. And then just shake it out. Shaking the fingertips, the fingers, wrists, arms. There's no right or wrong way of doing this. Make it feel good. Bringing that movement to the body. And come to rest with your hands on your knees. We're going to come back into that cat-cow movement of the spine. So inhaling, opening the front of the body, looking up, exhaling, rounding the spine, bringing chin to chest. We'll do that another 4 times. One breath, one movement. Inhale as you open up, exhaling as you close. Last time. And exhale. Inhaling back to center. From here, we're going to get into the hips. So if you are able, perhaps coming a little bit closer to the edge of your chair, taking the feet wide, a little wider than hip distance, ensuring that you have balance. And then perhaps holding onto the end of the chair. Drawing your chest up, so lift the chest up. And then from here, we're just going to take the knees in and out, like little windscreen wipers. As you do this, think about keeping the chest lifted, pulling up from the pit of the belly. This can feel really nice on the hips and the low back to get a little bit of movement there. Lovely, one more like that. And then coming back to sitting, we're going to do some movement for the ankles. So taking the left foot either off the ground or you can keep it on the ground. See if you can draw a figure of 8 shape with the toes. So this isn't rotating the ankles, this is just seeing if you can get into those joints of the toes and the forefoot. It's quite tricky. Let's see how you get on. So you can keep the foot grounded to do this, or you can lift the foot up. Lovely. Bringing that foot down, we'll do it on the other side. So just a little figure of 8 movement. Lovely. Releasing that side. Now coming back to the left. We're going to rotate the ankle. Again, you can bring your foot off the ground or the block, or you can do this with your foot grounded. It's your practice, do it your way. So rolling the ankle one way and then the other. Maybe about 3 times. Either way. Releasing left foot now. And then working into the right. Don't know if you can hear all those creaking noises coming from my ankle. Lovely, releasing that side as well. Let's come into a balance pose. So this one is a version of tree pose, Vriksasana. We're going to start by grounding down on the left foot. Pressing into the big toe of the left foot. And then taking your right heel, your right ankle, if you can, placing it over your left. So the knee comes out to the side. If this doesn't feel comfortable, you can just turn the foot slightly. Or if you want a little bit more of a challenge, perhaps you can bring that right ankle over the knee. Take your pick, plenty of options. I'll start like here, and then from here, pressing down into the grounded foot, connecting with the sit bones, lengthening the chest, crown of the head connecting to the sky, and then place 4 bands. So the first band around the belly button, the second band around the chest, the third band around the eyes, and the 4th band at the crown of the head. And then stack these bands one on top of the other, connecting to that sense of inner balance. If you wish, you can bring your hands to Anjali Mudra, prayer pose, or you can keep them on your knees. Growing tall with every inhalation. And then exhale, slowly release. Coming back to sitting. Taking a moment before doing the same on the other side. So begin by grounding down on the right foot now, especially the right big toe. So in balance poses, what happens is we tend to, when we wobble, we tend to roll onto the little toe side of the foot. So if you can ground down into the big toe, that can really help with balance. Useful tip there. So placing your ankle either just next to the inside of the foot, perhaps on top, or you might wish to bring your ankle all the way over your knee. And then from here, let's ground down into the feet, into the sit bones. And then find those 4 bands again. 1 around the belly button, 1 around the chest, 3rd one around the eyes, and the 4th like a halo at the top of the head. Stacking the bands, one on top of the other. bringing your hands to heart center if you wish. And then perhaps using your thumbs resting on your sternum, on your chest bone, to gently lift the chest bone. Lift the heart. 2 more slow, deep breaths here. And then release. Coming back to sitting, finding a comfortable position. Close your eyes if it feels safe to do so. And then bring your awareness to your breath. And then I invite you to come into a simple pranayama breathing exercise. We're going to count down the breath. We're going to begin at 33. So inhaling through the nose. Exhale 33. Inhale. Exhale 32. Inhale. Exhale 31, and so on. Doesn't matter where you get to. You're just using the breath as an anchor. If you lose your place, just come back to 33. Every inhalation lifts the heart. Every exhalation grounds you down. Lovely. And then letting go of the numbers. And then just bringing your awareness to that inner channel, to the midline of your body. With every inhalation, think of length. All the way from the crown of the head down to the soles of the feet. With every exhalation, think of energy radiating out from the midline of your body. Spreading across your face, to the shoulders and the hips. Down the limbs, becoming aware of the space in front of you, behind you, to the sides. Becoming aware of the crown of the head and feeling a sensation of peace and calm wash over you, all the way down the face, the neck and the shoulders, washing away any tension, all the way down the chest and the belly, the hips and the thighs, all the way down to the soles of the feet. When you're ready, allowing your eyes to flutter open. Thank you so much for joining me today and sharing your practice with me. Until next time.